But yeah, person likes to just get into the conversation. Yeah, I just like to kind of just sit back and like the other guy Wayne. Me and him usually go in together and we just sit down and we talk story and it's worked for us. We'll just be talking story and stuff will just start happening and then we go into the conversation, you know, because I try to. I mean, I don't know. I try to just
act normal.
yeah.
Because then they want to kind of make their presence known.
Because in the beginning we were just coming out boom, just going straight into it.
Yeah, that's how our team does, and sometimes it doesn't work.
No, yeah.
That's a great idea because you got to act the way that the regular people around here are acting, because that's when you're probably going to get your activity.
Right, and that was a problem that, well, it's not a problem, but that's one thing I noticed, that everybody said, oh no, this has this much activity, blah 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 blah. We go there and we're just like sitting there nice and comfortable, you know.
Right, it's like being at work, right?
Yeah.
Waiting for the call.
So,
so with your, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
With your EVPs, when you're talking normal, do you get EVPs after that? Where they're trying to chime into the conversation, or stuff just happen?
Actually, you know, we've been so busy. Actually, the last investigation that we did, Wayne and I were just talking, and it started picking up. I mean, stuff was happening. You know, we actually heard
physical stuff, like
guys? No. We actually heard chuckling, you know, and whatnot, and we were just sitting here
cool
talking.
because it's rare to hear it with your own ears.
Yeah, and well, see, the thing is, we haven't even been I haven't even gone over the evidence yet, because we just haven't had I haven't had the time.
Well, of course.
But you know, I'm just dying to see if that comes out on the recordings.
Yeah. Especially if you heard it, you would think it would.
Yeah.
And there's chuckling during your regular conversation.
Yeah, where we were actually at, where we had the all the equipment set up, the command center, we were just actually monitoring it, talking story, like how we're doing.
Yeah.
And out of the corner behind us, we heard like almost like growling. I mean, you know, like was it from an animal? Was it as if somebody was like, you know, was like,
doing it themselves, like
yeah. And then, you know, we stopped and we turned, and you know, I turned on the camera and whatnot, and then we heard chuckling, and it happened 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but I actually tried to go over it on the camera itself, rewind it and see if it could come out, but
nothing.
There was so much noise, you know.
Yeah.
In the background, I was like, okay, I got to do this, and you know, go home, put the earphones on and everything, but just haven't had the time to do it yet.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, I haven't even gone over my last investigation stuff. I'm just like listening to a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
It gets hard to just like, okay, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
I like going over the pictures.
Yeah.
The last investigation, it was funny because I was sitting on a couch and there was a couch like right here where these closet thing is, and I took a picture of one of our investigators right before he told me that something was touching his ear, and I got just a black shadow over him. And that's the coolest thing I've gotten.
Yeah, the pictures always throws us off, but that's why we're not into the orb thing.
Yeah, we're not either, because a lot of it's dust and camera problems, and people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Our orbs, what they told me, is they need to be solid, because dust and pet dander you can see through, and if they move like in certain directions. And then I also read too, if they're like different colors, but then you have to be careful because some of like the dust and stuff can be pink. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, so we're not really into orbs. We don't even if we think we have something, we won't even really pay too close attention to it, because there's just so much interpretation to it, you know.
Absolutely.
I think for like the mainland and Hawaii, you're gonna get so much different paranormal life. Yeah. Well, because over here there's just so much, you know, ancient Hawaiian stuff that
there's so much history. It like Arizona, yeah, there's history, but it's so spread out. And I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of wars, especially when they had like the Spanish and whatever. And a lot of the reservations and stuff, like the second house we went to, it was all brand new houses. I mean, it was kind of boring because the first investigation, we go to this old house. They got one of those old-fashioned tubs. It was all like kind of creepy, you know what I mean? Yeah. We go to this other house, and it looked like you're walking in one of those model homes. It was perfect. And apparently, I mean, it was out like on farming land, but it used to be reservation land. And I guess there was a cop who actually lived in the neighborhood who told the homeowner that there was a lot of ritualistic killings, a lot of sacrificing, and a lot of bloodshed on that land. And she said that some of her neighbors said that they were seeing the same thing she was in their house as well.
Again, anytime you want me and Daniel to get out of here, just make a noise. That's the water fountain.
That sounded like it came from that side.
Let's go check out that water fountain.
The water fountain is sounding like now you can't hear it. Water fountain.
That was the water fountain.
Here. Hear the humming. Here.
Okay, that's the water.
Yeah.
No, but I keep hearing clicks and ticks.
Yeah, that when I was here earlier, it does that part, right? But
There, okay, it just turned off.
yes, but that sound that I heard earlier was sounded like
Yeah, I thought that was you.
No.
I thought maybe you stepped back or
I was
something.
standing still, and when you said it, it went. Oh, not that loud, but you know. That's why I turned around very quickly.
Okay, just make note of that. Let's try and find that sound. Listen for when Daniel and I mentioned that step sound. See if we can find that. Okay, we're in the corner and there's no one here. Is there anyone here in the gym? Maybe we moved you out of the corner. Oh, holy shit.
What did you see?
I just saw something
Where?
on the floor, dog.
You're out of memory. What did you see?
I seen something like one shadow on the floor, like one reflection shadow right off the floor, dog.
That could have been me.
No. Wait, where's light coming from? Where's light coming from?
The only light that's coming real bright is that exit sign. Okay. And I was standing about here. So.
No light. No, this is with my eyes, dog. It was right when I turned. There's nothing that caused my eyes to.